are you up to?
What makes you think that I'm up to something?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're rewriting Disney's Wish.
And this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I get.
First announced in September 2022, Wish promised a story exploring the origins of the wishing star and an art style that combined cutting-edge computer animation with traditional 2D techniques.
You kind of look like a star.
It sounded like the ultimate celebration of Disney animation, arriving just in time for the company's 100th anniversary. Wish reflected this historic year, which sadly saw more misses than hits for the mouse. Critically, Wish was the studio's most divisive film since Chicken Little.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
The film was another box office flop, losing an estimated $131 million. Wish couldn't even outgross Encanto, which was released during a COVID surge and prematurely rushed from theaters to Disney+. Of course, Wish is no Encanto.
We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Where it went wrong. Some blamed the songs, which had pleasant melodies but lyrics that sometimes sounded like they were fighting to get out.
So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign.
Others pointed to the animation, arguing that Wish should have resurrected hand-drawn, gone all in on CG, or spent more time perfecting the hybrid style that showed such promise in Paperman. This might be forgivable if Wish had a solid story.
People think wishes are just ideas. But no, they are a part of your heart.
While the premise showed promise, Wish seems more concerned with referencing other Disney movies. Even then, the film doesn't understand how Easter eggs work. The best Easter eggs are usually the subtle ones you don't catch right away. In Wish, the Easter eggs aggressively reach out to the audience, practically screaming, "Hey, we're referencing the Seven Dwarfs."
What is going on in there?
Why are you all sweaty?
You can tell us anything.
For a film about the wishing star, the film doesn't explore the nuances of wishing.
I know I wished on a, but no. Yes?
King Magnifico says some wishes are too ambitious to grant. A fair point. Wishes can have unforeseen consequences. In Rosas, though, every wish is worth pursuing with one controlling gatekeeper standing in the way.
I decide what everyone deserves.
Magnifico would have been a more interesting villain if he once granted a wish that ended in disaster, like the destruction of his home village. The film quickly throws out any of Magnifico's complexities, sporadically turning him into an over-the-top egomaniac who isn't very funny or menacing.
When you're threatened, you do not breathe. You focus.
His plan isn't even that evil, since Rosas' population doesn't appear to be suffering without their wishes. How do we fix it? While Disney won't be remaking Wish anytime soon, that doesn't mean we can't wish for something more.
Wait, do you grant wishes?
The first step is cutting pointless supporting characters like Asha's friends and the talking animals, who only exist for the sake of Disney branding. What the film needs is a strong emotional anchor. Asha wanting to retrieve her grandfather's wish gets the plot rolling, but that storyline is resolved before the climax.
And everyone agrees. There is no one more deserving than my grandfather.
The central dynamic should have been between Asha and her late father Tomas, a philosopher. In our version, Tomas could be equal parts astrologer and astronomer, furthering his connection to the stars.
My father said that we were connected to the stars.
We open with a young Asha sitting in a tree with her father, who tells her about the constellations and how the stars guide us. Her father also suggests that stars can grant wishes, which Asha does not believe.
Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars.
Tomas admits that the stars don't always answer. Even when they do, the wisher must do their part too. Yet he knows that when you wish upon a star, dreams can come true.
When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Asha asks how he knows this. He says because his wish came true, but he doesn't share what it was. Asha's family is visited by King Magnifico, who reveals the kingdom is in a dire situation. The roses in Rosas no longer bloom, and the rest of the plant life is dying.
Flower, gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse. is mine.
Asha's mother, who's a baker in this version, has heard from the local farmers that crops haven't been growing, limiting Rosas' food supplies. Magnifico has acquired a celestial map to a distant island possessing mysterious dust that can revive the earth. The king plans to make the journey with his knights, asking Tomas to be their navigator given his knowledge of the stars.
At night we name every star, we know where we are.
Tomas agrees, bidding Asha and his wife a loving farewell. A month passes with no word, prompting Asha to wish upon a star for her father's safe return. To her shock, the star she wishes upon vanishes from the night sky.
Oh! Look! A star's going out!
The next morning, Magnifico returns to Rosas with a boatload of golden dust, which makes plant life grow with just a sprinkle. Tomas is nowhere to be found, however. Magnifico claims he fell overboard on the voyage home, leaving Asha and Sakina devastated.
I'm sorry.
Asha! Asha!
Fast forward, Asha's now 18. Rosas is thriving even though it's been several years since the dust brought the plants back. The remaining dust is sealed away in a giant vault. Asha spends her days making food deliveries for her mother.
Oh, madam, the delivery girl is here.
Asha often finds herself befriending the patrons. Dropping off a cake for an old man's 100th birthday, Asha learns he wants to write a song that'll inspire future generations.
A most loving and handsome man who turns 100 years old today.
Asha helps with a lyric he's been struggling with, putting the old man on the path to fulfilling his wish. As in the original film, this pays off in the post-credit scene. Although Asha has a knack for aiding others, she's unsure what she wants from life. Asha spends her night studying the stars, continuing her father's research. While she's given up on the idea that stars grant wishes, she holds on to her father's parting words. When uncertain, look up at the stars to guide you.
So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign.
Gazing through her telescope, Asha is shocked to find a new constellation. Even more jarring, the stars begin to move, forming a city resembling Rosas engulfed in flames. Asha pulls away in horror. When she looks back, the constellation has vanished. Fearing her premonition will become a reality, Asha rushes to the castle. She connects with Queen Amaya, who believes they should heed Asha's warning.
I had the most terrible vision.
Magnifico writes it off as a nightmare, though, insisting that Rosas is safe and stronger than ever under his rule. Amaya grabs Magnifico's hand in hopes of making him reconsider.
Please, put that book down.
When she does, Asha notices that Amaya's hand glows through Magnifico's, as if he was made of dust. Looking alarmed, Magnifico dismisses Asha and storms off. Uncertain of what to do, Asha wishes upon a star to keep Rosas safe at all costs. This time, the star does not go out. It falls from the sky, crashing into the forest. Asha tracks it down, finding a fading star and a wand by its side.
So I make this wish to have something more for us than this.
Picking up the wand, Asha feels a surge of energy, as if she's now bound to it. Not entirely sure what she's doing, Asha waves the wand and the star springs back to life.
But what am I supposed to do with it?
Be our fairy godmother?
This is, of course, Star, but let's call the character Luna here because Star is a pretty uninspired name.
How did I manage to connect with a star all the way across the sky?
Suddenly, a hooded figure emerges from the shadows. We don't see the figure's face immediately, but her cloak resembles that of Cinderella's fairy godmother. So the stars have chosen another, the figure says. As Asha asks, another what, she's blasted through the sky, landing on another world. The hooded figure tells Asha this is Wishopolis, introducing herself as Ares, a fairy godparent.
Why, then you must be your fairy godmother? Of course.
What follows is a lot of world building, perhaps best expressed through song. Ares explains that when a star is wished upon, it embodies that wish.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Once fulfilled, the star forever shines. If not, the star turns to dust containing magical properties. Wishopolis is the source of wish-granting magic. To spread this magic, the stars bestowed wands to 12 people throughout history, dubbing them fairy godparents. These wands have restrictions, only allowing godparents to use so much magic at a time.
Oh my gosh! She's got my magic wand!
Even with limited magic, godparents help put people on the right path toward pursuing their dreams. The first 12 godparents share the same names and personality traits as astrological signs. Asha has been chosen as the 13th godparent.
That's easy. Just keep wishing.
Some wishes are so grand that they require the efforts of all the godparents. Once in a blue moon, the godparents gather to grant that special wish, which drains Wishopolis of nearly half its magic. The magic isn't restored to its full power until the next blue moon. There was once enough magic to grant hundreds of wishes monthly.
If knowing what it could be is what drives me, then let me be the first to stand in line.
As humans became more divided, Wishopolis's magic began to wane. If humans became more united, the magic may grow stronger. As the newest godparent, Asha is entitled to have her wish granted.
When I made a wish and star came down, this is not what I expected or intended.
But first, she must prove herself a true godparent. Asha is asked to pick a random star out of the sky and grant a wish. She isn't sure why, but Asha gravitates toward a particular star. This star embodies the wish of a pregnant woman named Dalia, who dreams of delivering a healthy baby.
Okay, hi, I'm Dalia.
Accompanied by Luna, Asha is sent to Dalia's home on a remote island with withering plant life and only a few inhabitants. The villagers say Dalia ventured into the island's forbidden forest that morning.
Okay, I have a few thousand questions.
The forest is forbidden because of the shadowy creatures that lurk within. Dalia defied these rules, insisting there was something in the forest she needed to find. Her horse returned, but Dalia hasn't. Asha strikes out into the forest with her wand and Luna, combating the creatures that inhabit it.
Okay, I can do this. What? Ugh, come on, please.
Eventually, Asha finds Dalia in labor beside a carriage. Asha uses her wand to make the carriage grow a set of legs, carrying her and Dalia back to the village.
Work for me, stick!
Oh dear.
The islanders help Asha to deliver Dalia's baby boy, who isn't breathing. The doctor previously told Dalia that her baby wasn't well, and it'd take a miracle for him to survive birth. Dalia thus went out and found a miracle.
So I make this wish.
Dalia points to her carriage, which is full of the same golden dust that Magnifico brought to Rosas years ago. Although there is a trove of dust, Dalia instructs Asha to only sprinkle a drop on her son, which she does. With that, the baby beams to life. Dalia thanks Asha for saving her son, who she names Tomas. It's no coincidence that Dalia chose the same name as Asha's father.
I think I remember your father.
Really?
Dalia tells Asha that the island was once prosperous thanks to the stardust that fell from above. The stardust isn't without drawbacks.
You can blame my friends on the other side. Now what you wanted?
The shadowy creatures in the Forbidden Forest were once people who consumed too much of the dust pursuing their selfish needs.
Our lands were destroyed by selfish, greedy thieves.
When used in moderation, though, stardust can heal people and the earth. The islanders collected stardust throughout generations, storing enough to last several lifetimes. Then one day, the island was invaded by a distant kingdom, which turns out to be Rosas.
Create what? A rebellious mob, perhaps? To inspire them to do what? Destroy Rosas, maybe?
Outnumbered with no weapons, the islanders were powerless against Magnifico and his army from taking their stardust. Asha's father defied Magnifico, saying this wasn't what he signed up for.
What's happening? No.
In a struggle, Magnifico killed Tomas as he protected the islanders. When the island was invaded, Dalia wished for someone to keep her people safe. Tomas fulfilled that wish, but Asha's went unanswered as a result. Dalia names her baby after Tomas in his memory, unaware that the man who saved her is Asha's father.
The stars are there to guide us.
Asha is overwhelmed learning this, but remains reserved. The islanders thought Magnifico took all of their stardust.
Now that is power.
The other day, though, Dalia uncovered an ancient diary, revealing more stardust was hidden in the Forbidden Forest. Determined to save her baby, Dalia set out to find it. Dalia regrets not discovering the diary sooner, as most of the islanders have already left. Left for what? Asha asks. Dalia says that the island has spent years building weapons and ships to attack the kingdom that stole from them. It dawns on Asha that this was her premonition about Rosas' grim fate. Having granted Dalia's wish, Asha returns to Wishopolis a full-fledged godparent.
My baby! I'm so happy for you!
The other godparents assemble for a wish-granting ceremony. Luna, the embodiment of Asha's wish, takes center stage as everyone breaks out their wands. As she casts the spell with the other godparents, Asha has a vision of the islanders nearing Rosas as a tidal wave comes their way. Knowing everyone aboard will drown, Asha says this isn't what she wanted. Aerie says that wishes can have unforeseen consequences beyond even their control. Although Asha is told it's too late, she goes rogue, renouncing her wish and making the tidal wave evaporate. Asha is at first relieved, only to realize the ships are still headed for Rosas. What's worse, Asha's interference has drained Wishopolis and everyone's wands of their magic. A fading Luna lies on the ground, on the verge of turning to stardust.
The stars are out tonight. Oh, except for you.
With the invasion of Rosas underway, Asha holds Luna in her hands. Breaking down, Asha feels she's failed everyone, especially her parents. Aries attempts to comfort Asha, saying she could never disappoint her parents.
Oh, Asha, no.
When Asha asks how she could know this, Aries points to another star, revealing a wish her parents made. Holding an infant Asha while looking up at the stars, Sakina wishes for her daughter to grow up brave, truthful, and unselfish, inspiring everyone she touches.
There you are. Oh, my beautiful wish.
Sakina asks Tomas if he's going to make a wish too. Tomas cradles little Asha, saying, "I was going to, but she already came true. You're the true star, Asha." This memory inspires Asha to save Rosas, hitching a ride on a shooting star back home.
Valentino!
The star lands in Rosas, cracking a vault where the stardust has been held. This gets everyone's attention as Asha announces what Magnifico did years ago.
You've been deceived. Magnifico is not the man he claims to be.
Showing his true colors, Magnifico admits that while Rosas needed the stardust to save their plant life, he had ulterior motives. Magnifico has also been using the stardust's rejuvenating abilities to keep himself young and healthy, further corrupting his mind.
Mirrors, mirrors on the wall, who is the handsomest? Me!
Unwilling to surrender, Magnifico jumps into the stardust, becoming one with it. Magnifico morphs into a shadowy monster that takes on various shapes, including a dragon, a giant snake, and a tentacled titan. Gotta work a few Disney references in there. As Magnifico attacks Rosas, Asha pleads with her people and the islanders to make a wish for unity.
We are stars. So I look out at the stars, just like me.
Everyone is initially resistant, but once Queen Amaya and the island's leader take the first step, others join in this wish. This brings a surge of power to Wishopolis, recharging Asha's wand. Asha attempts to defeat Magnifico, but still isn't strong enough. Out of the blue, the other godparents arrive with the power of their wands, along with a revived Luna.
So I look out at the stars just like me and throw caution to everyone.
Their combined magic pushes Magnifico to the cove of Rosas, where another tidal wave creeps behind him. The wave pulls Magnifico into the waters, and he vanishes for good.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
A few more years go by. Rosas and the islanders are now allies, working together to spread stardust across the world so all can prosper.
They are everything.
Wishopolis has grown more powerful, allowing more wishes to be granted. Asha's come into her own as a godparent. Along with Luna, she visits Dalia and young Tomas, who recognizes Asha as his fairy godmother. Asha can't stay long though, as she has other wishes to grant. The end credits display characters from all of Disney's animated features, except this time, each of them is seen wishing upon a star.
Everybody dreams to be something someday, somewhere.
So do you like our version better than the movie we got? Do you think ours is worse? How would you change Wish? Would you change it? Let us know in the comments.
I'll take that as a yes.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.